Hi everyone. Today we are going to see the state of matter. Okay, the different state of matter. Or state change. Okay, we already discussed the states of matter. Which are the states of matter? Solid, liquid and gas. Right? Okay. So in this session, mainly we are going to see the state change from one state to another state. Or we can call it as phase change. Okay. So first one, solid to liquid. Okay, the first one, solid to liquid. So what we call, when the solid changes into liquid at a particular temperature, we used to call that process with a name. What we call solid changes into liquid, it is called melting. It is called melting, or we used to call with another name, fusion. Okay. When the solid changes into liquid at a particular temperature, we used to call it as melting or fusion. Right? No? Okay. An example is when ice converting it into water. Okay, when ice converting it into water, so solid changes into liquid at a particular temperature, we used to call it as melting, or we can call it as at constant temperature. Okay, at constant temperature, we can call it as melting. Okay, now what is melting point or fusion point? The temperature at which the solid changes into liquid. Okay, the temperature at which the solid changes into liquid is called melting point or fusion point. As in the case of ice, at which temperature ice will start melting? At 0 degree Celsius. Okay, so one process over. Now we'll see what is the reverse process. What happens when liquid changes into solid? We used to call with the name freezing. What is called? This is called freezing. When liquid changes into solid at constant temperature or particular temperature, we used to call it as freezing. As in the case of ice, water to ice. Okay, or water to ice is called freezing. That also happens at 0 degree Celsius. So freezing point and melting point, it will be always constant. Okay, it happens at a same temperature or constant temperature. For particular thing, melting point and freezing point is common. As in the case of ice and water, it is 0 degree Celsius. First process over. Now we will see the second one, liquid to gas. Okay, when liquid changes into gas at a particular temperature or constant temperature, we used to call it as vaporization. Vaporization. Liquid to gas at a particular temperature is known as vaporization. And the reverse one, gas to liquid, is known as condensation. Condensation. Okay. So liquid to gas, vaporization, and gas to liquid, it is condensation. As in the case of water to gas, the boiling, or we can call it as boiling. Boiling point is 100 degrees Celsius. Here it will be 100 degrees Celsius, common for boiling and for condensation. Okay. So three stage or three phase change we saw that, or now we can define the change of state or phase change. So phase change means it's a process of changing from one state to another state, either by absorbing heat energy or rejecting heat energy. Okay, we'll see. See, solid to liquid. The process melting. During that time, what happens? The solid has to absorb heat energy from the surrounding. So what is happening? Absorption. Okay, absorbing heat energy. And liquid to solid, it is rejecting heat energy. It is rejecting heat energy. Now, liquid to gas, from lower state to higher state means it has to absorb the heat energy. Here also absorption, and here gas to liquid. Here it is rejection. Okay, so phase change means it is the change from one state to another state, either by absorbing the heat energy or rejecting the heat energy at a constant temperature. There won't be any change in the temperature during the phase change. From solid to liquid, it happens at 0 degrees Celsius by absorbing the heat energy. From liquid to solid, it's happening at 0 degrees Celsius by rejecting the heat energy. From liquid to gas, as in the case of water, it happens at 100 degrees Celsius by absorbing heat energy. And this one, gas to vapor state to liquid state or water state by rejecting the heat energy at 100 degrees Celsius. So during the phase transition, there won't be change in the temperature. Only the heat energy will be absorbed or it will be rejected. That we are calling with the name latent heat energy. Okay, latent heat energy is the amount of energy absorbed or rejected during the phase change. These are the very simple things. So we have two more processes. One, without going to the liquid state, the solid can change into gas directly. We used to call it as sublimation. So sublimation is a process of changing solid into gaseous stage directly by absorption of heat energy. Same way, gas will change directly into solid. This is called deposition. And during that time, the heat energy will be rejected. So this is the process, or this is the state change or phase change. Solid to liquid is called melting. Liquid to solid is called freezing. Liquid to gas is called vaporization or boiling. And the reverse process is called condensation. Solid to gaseous stage directly is known as sublimation. And gas to solid is known as deposition. From lower to higher position, absorption of heat energy is there. From top position to reverse process, we have the rejection of heat energy without changing the temperature. Now we'll see the first process, only the single process, solid to liquid. So first process, solid to liquid, we used to call it as melting. What is melting? It is a process of phase change from solid to liquid at a constant temperature is called melting. And what is melting point? The temperature at which this process happens is called melting point. The temperature at which the process is happening is called melting point. During this melting, heat energy will be absorbed. So if this happens for unit mass, we used to call it as specific latent heat. Okay, simply absorption heat energy means latent heat, and if it happens for a unit mass, we used to call it as specific latent heat energy. Okay, and what is the reverse process? Liquid to solid, it is called freezing. Okay, this process is called freezing. When the liquid state changes into solid state by rejecting heat energy, here absorption is happening, here rejection. By rejecting heat energy is called freezing. What is freezing point? The temperature at which the freezing process happens is called freezing point. If we consider the ice and water as an example, this one 0 degrees Celsius. For ice, 0 degrees Celsius is the melting point, and freezing point for water is also 0 degree Celsius. For this single reaction, 2-on-4 reaction, we have the same temperature. If we see for another substance like wax, if you see the wax, it will be 55 degrees Celsius. The freezing point and the melting point is 55 degrees Celsius. So till it reaches 55 degrees Celsius, it will be under the solid form. Once it reaches the 55 degrees Celsius, it starts converting it into liquid stage. So in same way, reverse freezing also happens at 55 degrees Celsius. So during this melting, how much heat energy absorbed? That will be equal. If it is for unit mass, 1 kilogram of ice is melting, so it absorbed a particular amount of heat energy. So same way, 1 kg water, when it has to freezes into ice, it will reject the same amount of energy. And if you see the more particular about this, water expands during freezing, and wax and lead, if you compare with another thing, they will contract. And as the pressure increases, the melting point of ice decreases. And you are very familiar by having cool phase, right? No, we know that ice means when it at 0 degrees Celsius it starts melting. So normally when we buy the kulfis and all, surely minimum or normal temperature will be minimum 25-24 degrees Celsius. Least temperature will be that much. Okay. So to avoid melting, what it is doing is that it will be added with salt, or we used to call it as frozen mixture. So it will reduce or it will decrease the melting point from 0 degrees Celsius to minus 22 degrees Celsius. So when it reaches at 20 to minus 22 degrees Celsius only, it will start melting. So we can easily enjoy the kulfi and we can have it. Okay. So these are the common things about the melting and freezing point. Now we are going to see that how it happens solid to liquid stage. What happens, or how the object or the molecules are. We know that in solids the molecular arrangement is too tightly packed. How can it change to the liquid stage? Okay, just consider this as a solid. We know that all the particles are very closely packed. Molecules are highly packed. And if we see the kinetic energy, we know that only it can vibrate little bit in its main position. Okay. During the phase change, what happens? It absorbs the heat energy. If it absorbs the heat energy, what happens? The vibration will start increasing. Okay, initially it is vibrating only this much. Slowly when the heat energy is getting increased, the vibration is becoming faster. And when it absorbs a particular amount of heat energy, the so small vibration is going to be very fast. And finally, we know that in between the attractive force is there, right? So the attractive force bind all the molecules together. When it vibrates vigorously, it can escape from the attractive force, or slowly this attractive force will get decreased and the spacing between the molecules are increasing. Okay, the spacing between the molecules are increasing after absorbing a particular amount of heat energy due to this fast movement or vigorous vibration. Okay, so the kinetic energy is increasing, the molecules start vibrating very fastly, and at a particular timing or a particular amount of heat energy absorbed, it changes the position, or the intermolecular space is increasing. During that time, solid changes into liquid. This is the way how the phase change is happening. This is called molecular explanation of melting or phase change. Okay, so solids having less energy, when it start getting more heat energy, the kinetic energy, the movement is getting increased, and finally it attain more energy and it can be apart like how the liquid molecules are there. So this is the way how it changes into liquid. So during this time, the temperature is not changing. The temperature, if it is in the case of water and ice, it will be 0 degrees Celsius. So the kinetic energy or the energy absorbed is utilizing to change the place change, position change. So that means it utilized or it converted it into potential energy. The kinetic energy converted it into potential energy. The spacing was less here. Now the spacing, we know that potential energy means it's due to the position. Now the position got increased. So it converted it into potential energy. Thank you.